Chapter 16, A New Dawn. Well, this looks familiar. This is... I mean, it's good it looks familiar. Ugh. Huh? Zig, where... Isn't this where I met you, Zig? It's like that beach. So that means... Could it be? No, it is! We're in the past! We're back in our world! Yes! We did it, Zig! Hey, Grovyle! Look around! We made it home! Back to our world!
So, we did it! We made it through. Back to this world.
Yep, this is where I met Zig. Let's see. It was around here. Yeah, this is where I found Zig out cold.
So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest, and Zig and I both reached your world far away from each other.
Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole time travel thing. Can you explain it to us, please? But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and lived there. It's the perfect place. All right, let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild.
This doesn't seem like a good idea. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me?
Ugh, come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place, but it'll mean cutting through Treasure Town.
It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way.
All right, it's this way.
Oh, there's a message from the Exploration Team Federation. We found you! You're harboring a fugitive! Oh, no, actually, it's the special episode Here Comes Team Charm has been unlocked. That is wonderful. I'm looking forward to that. However, I will be doing the special episodes later, so don't worry about that for now. But I will do them. Don't worry. Anyway, remember that Sharpedo rock? Doesn't it look so much better in the daylight?
This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff.
Sharpedo Bluff?
Yep, I think they call it that because the cliff is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's down here. This is where I lived before I joined the guild. Go on, go in.
Wait, you know like Doug Trio is oftentimes like just chilling up there, right? Could you see Doug Trio's feet? I'm just wondering, man, I'm just wondering. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff.
Phew, I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. It goes to show nobody takes any notice of this place, huh? It might be better if we stayed here for a while.
Agreed. But Zig, I never expected you to be that very same Zig.
Grovyle, can you tell us more about that?
Yes, Zig and I, we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis.
A Pokemon and a human, paired together?
Yeah, and Zig had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part.
By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you?
Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered.
A trusted partner?
That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that.
Wait, hold on a second. You said the Dimensional Scream needs a trusted partner nearby, but the Dimensional Scream was going off not long after we met.
Your point? Doesn't that show you how much you two trusted each other from the start?
Eric, when you put it like that, I mean, it's a bit embarrassing.
Hey, you know, I'm right here. In addition, Zig developed amnesia. Upon meeting you cats, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Zig grew to trust you very quickly because of that.
Oh, there's one other thing that I don't understand. Does the dimensional screen go off in relation to only time gears?
Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears.
Really? I don't remember it that way. Hey, Zig, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times, too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears, but even in places like that, the dimensional scream went off, right?
Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The dimensional scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional scream is altered in the past. Either that or maybe Cats just has a knack for not being relevant? No, I'm just kidding. So in the future, the dimensional screen doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why, that time, when we were in the future...
Your dimensional screen! Use your dimensional screen, Zig! Touch this frozen water! Who knows? You may see something!
Oh, I understand. That's true. It's worth a try. Touching that frozen water, it might give us clues about what's happening to us.
We shouldn't waste any time. Those Sableye will catch up to us. Let's do this quickly.
Zig touched the frozen spray of water.
How's it going, Zig? Cat's here. Can you see anything?
No, I'm not sensing anything. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional screen failed to work. Maybe Grovyle is right about the future and the past being different, or different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it! Here! A time gear is here! I see! Place the drought stone in Groudon's heart! That lifts the fog! Very well done! Good job, partner!
Hey, I remember that!
Do you remember that? After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world to your future in this world. Or no, that brought us from our world in your future to this world. Wait, I thought that was our future. Why are you looking at me? No wonder that dialogue seems so confusing to read. However... Whoa! Are you okay? No! Don't let go! Just a little longer! Come on! Hang on! No! I can't! Hold on! Ah! And now you know why I never read that dialogue at the very beginning of the game. That would have been a massive spoiler now, wouldn't it have? We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Zig and I became separated. For some reason, Zig got amnesia and was turned into a Pokémon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future, and not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis? I don't know, it seems so outlandish, it doesn't feel real somehow. So, Zig, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you've lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Zig, I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do?
I'm a bit worried about how time stops in the region where its time gears are removed. But that's really a temporary thing, right?
That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere.
Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear would cause trouble for Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to stop the planet's paralysis.
Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Oh yeah, now you want to rest. Cats isn't here. Maybe outside? What's the matter? Can't sleep?
Yeah, just thinking.
Thinking about Dusknor?
No, not that. Sure, finding out we were being duped really hurt. But hearing what you had to say earlier, Grovyle, it made me realize that what Dusknor said in the future was really true. And it made me understand that Zig really did come from the future. I was thinking about things like that. Hey, look, Grovyle, sunlight. It's sunrise. It's pretty, isn't it?
Yes.
Maybe it's because we were here in the, or maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. But I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things. And they're precious.
All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering, seeing it. It strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There is one thing that I wanted to ask of you, cats. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope.
We shall be rid of you for all time! This is the end for you!
Hey, Zig, Grovyle, you can't give up!
God, you say not to give up! But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation?
We have to think!
But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong?
Well, I wondered too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Zig stood by me.
Zig?
Take a look at this.
This? What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me.
Yeah, I just drew on it. I mean, this is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. It's my dream to one day solve the mystery of this fragment. But I was such a coward, I couldn't even wake up enough courage to see if I could apprentice at the guild. It was then that I met Zig. Zig. Well, all right. I'm going to believe you, Zig. Yes, I totally believe in you, Zig. Yeah, Zig was always there to cheer me up. And... scary stuff. But we gotta be brave. And I gotta face up to this. No stopping now, Zig. It all gave me courage. With Zig, I felt like I could conquer any challenge. That's how I came to think over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up.
All right. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes. Zig has a special quality that makes others feel that way. The same that I care for Zig as a friend, you, cats, also feel that same way about Zig. Zig is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Don't get too jealous now, Grovyle. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon.
Yep.
Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all of the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target.
Let's check the Wonder Map. From here, I guess the underground lake would be the closest.
How about Tree Shroud Forest? That was where I got my first time gear the last time.
Where's that?
Here. It's a little far from here, but there's no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear.
Great! If we had to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But we wouldn't have to worry about that here, right?
Exactly.
That's settled. That's where we'll go. To Tree Shroud Forest.
This is it. This is the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh?
What's up, Grovyle?
The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. All right, well, finally we get to move around. That was a pretty long cutscene type thing. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, the plot is thickening, that's for sure. And it was really cool seeing, you know, kind of like everyone's feelings towards the matter. Like everyone's having their second thoughts now, which I think is great. It's good to see the character building. And of course, it's great to see, like, one of my favorite scenes in the whole game is probably, like, just the whole, you know, Zig and Cats and Grovyle scene, you know, especially Cats and Grovyle, just kind of talking. I just really like that for some reason. Okay, so I should probably bring something. I don't remember if I can actually equip anything onto Grovyle, but I'll take a power band just in case. All right, let's go. Also, one thing I do want to apologize for, hopefully I will get a clip of it later in the special episode, but I completely forgot to talk to Celebi in the last dungeon, which is a shame because I thought that like she had some dialogue about Grovyle, and it was really cute. It was really cute. Like, it showed that, you know, she admired him and had feelings for him and stuff. So I just wanted to make sure that was kind of known. I'm sure that it kind of talks about that more in the special episode. I actually forgot that it was a, you had to, I guess, talk to her then. Like, of all the times I don't talk to an NPC, right? Right? Oh well. At least I'm letting you know now. Okay, so, Tree Shroud Forest, not that tough compared to everything you've been used to, although, not feeling too good about seeing all these fire types around. Well, I guess I'll grab some of these orange berries and get going. Oh, Charum. Okay, well, I guess it's not quite a, oh, hey. Okay, we're sleepless now. I know Cats was already kind of sleepless, but I guess we all are now. All right, come on, get a little closer. Ooh, yeah, Dark Pulse, nice. All right, I completely forgot to equip that power band on Grovyle, and it doesn't look like I can. I was mistaken. That's right, you cannot equip any of your guest Pokemon with any sort of like held item or something, which is kind of a shame, but I guess that's fine. And I guess that's also similar for using TMs. I don't think I could use this lovely energy ball TM that I just picked up. Oh, whoa, no. Hey, Cats, you got this one, buddy, with your Dark Pulse? Or just Fake Out? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, man, that's kind of scary. Thankfully, the enemies aren't, like, they're not ridiculously tough in this dungeon, which is kind of reassuring. But, and also you have Grovyle, which is a huge help. Grovyle's very strong. And looks like I'm getting some pretty good TMs, too. The one thing to mention about this dungeon, while it might not be the most difficult dungeon to take out, it is a pretty big dungeon. Oh, Wide Slash. Let me take a look at this. This is actually a move that is not in the main series Pokemon games. You might be wondering, what the heck is Wide Slash? How did I never know about this? This is a Mystery Dungeon exclusive TM. It teaches the move Wide Slash, which inflicts damage on enemies on the 3 tiles in front of the user, diagonally and directly in front. So it's kind of useful like that. Now, let me take a look really quick here. If I recall, yeah, this is actually a typeless move. It doesn't have a type. Its type is none. That means it's not super effective against anything. That means it's not resisted by anything. And pretty much every Pokemon can learn it, which is kind of nice. I don't remember how many power points it has. Let me see, does this say? No, it doesn't. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't think it does that much, but it might not be a bad option to swap out Tackle. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I don't even care. We'll do this. I think it'll work. And I can always change it. Oh, I guess I could check now. Oh, it only has 10. That's a shame. See, I like Tackle because it has so many power points. I think I'm going to leave Wide Slash. Maybe get rid of Dark Pulse. I guess I could get rid of Dark Pulse, but I don't know. Cats doesn't really... I don't know. Anyway, back to the point that I was actually talking about. This is a long dungeon. It is 20 floors, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, beat up. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, it is 20 floors. So that, I think, is the largest dungeon we've had to fight so far. However, again, there's nothing too threatening here. I mean, you know, Houndoom is, of course, kind of threatening, and Kadabra isn't exactly a walk in the park, but compared to that nightmare of the future, it's not that bad. So you just want to make sure you bring probably more apples than I did. I guess I was thinking, well, a forest, we could probably find some apples in here. And I think I can. I think apples are around. But it's just a matter of, you know, do I need any more apples? I might not even need that many. We might be able to get by with just 3. Ooh, actually, where are the stairs? I'm looking all over here. I guess we'll try the top left corner. And the bottom left corner. And the top right corner? Jeez. Alright, found an apple. I'm good. Sweet! Zig leveled up. Level 34. Nice. And Cat's leveled up as well. Oh man, their hit point bars are all full on the top. See how it just stretches all the way across the screen? Actually, wait, I see a pixel. Looks like Zig has one more hit point to go before he maxes out that gauge up top. Doesn't really mean anything, it's just a visual indicator. Like, it will still continue past that point, but the bar won't increase anymore. Oh my goodness, I love how strong Grovyle is. Wait, Grovyle, how did you move when you used Dig? That's kind of weird. Okay. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, are you gonna pop up or what? Okay, there. Oh, another power band, swell. Actually, I only had one spare, so maybe I should bring another or not. I don't really need it. What's this though? Oh, Pure Seed, that's actually very helpful. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and eat this right now. Watch, here we go! Straight to the stairs. I had a spare one, so it's really not that big of a deal. I figured I didn't want to just leave it there, and I wasn't really interested in taking it with. I just love how much Grovyle does with his attacks. I mean, he's like just so strong, which is great. I mean, definitely good to have someone like that on your team, as opposed to having to fight against him. But yeah, that does make the fight a lot easier. Ooh, actually, hey, Grovyle, you want to help out with this? What can I do? Maybe I should just sleep powder this thing. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. I don't really trust that pursuit. Well, we'll try it out. Okay, there we go. No problem. I don't know why I was freaking out over that. It's like, I don't trust things that counter. Ooh, a Ninetales, that's cool. I mean, I'm not very happy to see this thing, but it is still cool to see. Darn it, why'd you confuse me? Oh, well, I guess it didn't really matter. Whoa, help. Okay, you want to handle this thing or shall I? There we go. One of those hits will hit, right? A mug orb? What is that, like a mug of coffee or something? No, I have a feeling this is something else. Deals damage and steals item. Why would you want to do that? Inflicts damage on the target even at a distance. It also steals the target's held item and makes it the user's. Huh, okay. That's kind of weird, actually. I don't know what a practical application of that would be. I guess I'm thinking Kecleon for some reason, but it's not like Kecleon even uses stuff like that, so Maybe I'll just swap out this Oranberry. I don't think I need that. It just reminds me of Final Fantasy VI. You know, when you equip, what is it, the Thief's Gloves or something, and then you can use, wait, where? Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I have a lot of Oranberries. Yeah, where you can use Mug instead of Steel. I tell you, this dungeon just feels so massive because 17 floors. Man, I mean, it hasn't been overly difficult or anything. Oh, Defend Order, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it hasn't been like that tough, but it really has been a test of endurance. I guess in hindsight, I probably should have brought a few more berries. I mean, it's not like a big deal, but I guess had I known, why are there 2 stamina bands there? I know I think I got rid of one, maybe not. Oh man, nope, darn it. All right, I hate trip traps, they're so annoying. And I always end up forgetting to re-equip everything. All right, let's do this. There. And you weren't holding anything, Grovyle. My goodness, 18th floor. I know it just keeps going on and on, but again, not that tough. I guess if you were using a water type, you might be in for a bit of a worse time because there are a lot of grass types around here, although there are a few fire types, so I guess it kind of balances out. Okay, finally on the 20th floor. My goodness, that took a while. But I'm here, and I feel great, so yeah. Still here in one shape, and I don't know why I threw a thing at it. I guess I don't know. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna remember to use my Iron Thorns, because I keep forgetting these things. And they're so helpful. Well, they're kind of useful, I guess. Because they can hit at a distance. Oh, wow, yeah, it was like kind of fading away slower. I thought I was going to join my party, but you know what? During your first trip here, nothing will join your party. So yeah, don't even try it. It's not gonna have any success. Anyway, here we are. Deep Tree Shroud Forest. Time to go rogue. What is this? Oh. Or maybe not? Oh no. Time is at a standstill here.
But didn't they? Just before we were dragged off to the future with you, Grovyle.
Yuxi, Mesprit, Azo. I entrust you with the rest.
Yep, we know. We got the time gears back, and we will make sure they return to their rightful places.
The task is yours.
Didn't Yuxi and his friends make a promise that they'd put the time gears in the rightful places?
But time remains stopped here.
That means the time gears might not be put back in the rightful places yet.
We'll see about that. The forest time gear was over here. Oh. Oh no.
But what's this?
It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it.
But time here seems to be stopped. There's no wind. See? Those leaves are fixed in place. Time really is stopped here. But the time gear's back where it should be. Why is this happening?
Grovyle took the time gear and everyone's all surprised.
Hey, what are you doing?
Time is already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying.
More worrying?
Forget it. Let's leave. Also, cats, there's something I'd like you to do.
What is it?
Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town.
In Treasure Town?
Yes. Here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now.
Gotcha. I'll go find out.
Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore...
Yep, I know. If they find out I'm back, there'd be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news.
I'm counting on you.
I'm back. I got some news like you wanted.
What's the word?
The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends put the time gears back in their original places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But time remained stuck in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more and more places.
Is that true?
Yep. Well, I mean, at least assuming what they said is true. Everyone's up in arms because no one can figure out what's going on. Grovyle, do you know what's going on?
If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse.
Temporal Tower is collapsing?
Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time. So if it is starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast.
What? But we have to hurry then!
That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. Its speed will be quartered and it won't be able to act 25% of the time. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather time gears. Then the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. But there's a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, it's hidden. No one knows where the Hidden Land is.
But there isn't any time. I mean, literally.
That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land.
Gotcha. Are you okay with that, Zig?
I guess. Okay then, you're in charge, partner. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it is quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so.
Cross the sea?
I'm sorry, I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck.
Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the Hidden Land. So, where should we begin looking? As a start, why don't we think about how we can cross the sea? Well, we just happen to be here at the beach, so... any ideas? I'm clueless. A way of crossing the sea. I'm not coming up with anything. I said we'd search for the Hidden Land, but... where are we supposed to even begin looking? We have to hurry, too! Ah!
It's true. We've got too little information to go on. We have no time to waste. We have to locate the Hidden Land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower, then put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that, whatever it takes. Zig, you're basically just repeating what Grovyle was saying for like the past 5 minutes. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Cats.
Huh? What's up, Zig?
Let's go to Treasure Town, or let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild. We gotta go to the Guild!
Huh? You want to go to Wigglytuff's Guild? Why? We vanished in front of everyone, remember? Well, sure, I bet everyone's really worried about us. And I miss seeing everyone, too. But everything we saw in the future, everything about Grovyle, and about Dustnoir, and even about your past, Zig, if we tell it all to the Guild, how can they believe us? What do you think, Zig? Do you think everyone in the Guild will believe us?
I don't think everyone will. I think there are a few strays that might not. They'll believe for the most part, though.
So you think they'll believe us? Well, you say that, Zig, but is there a chance they'll believe us? I mean, everyone in this world is convinced that Grovyle's the villain. And they think Dustnoir is a really good Pokemon, right? Everyone especially thinks highly of Dustnoir. I saw the future, but I still didn't want to believe the truth about Dustnoir. If we tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they'll be able to accept it. They can't handle the truth.
It's true. What Cats is saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth, but...
Huh? Well, we should tell them anyway. Why? They might not believe us, right? But we should tell them anyway?
Let me consider my options here. How about... I'm gonna go with yes, tell them.
Why? What makes you think that way, Zig?
Call it a hunch. I'm gonna think it's because we need everyone's help.
Everyone's help. I I get it. We can't find the hidden land on our own. We do need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we'll never be able to prevent the planet's paralysis. Zig, all right, let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. Cats, we'll go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I'm pretty certain everyone will be shocked, but I'm also sure they'll understand. Let's go home, Zig. Back to Wigglytuff's guild.